Good morning, fellow wet shavers. Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for joining today. If you're new here, hopefully you'll like what you see and you'll consider subscribing below. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today's shave is going to be pretty something a little bit different. I'm going to use some Cella. This was sent to me by my buddy Josh. It's got a really nice, I'm sure many of you have smelled this before. I have never used Cella. So this has a nice almond cherry scent. I'm going to pair it with Moon Soaps Amaretto since I don't have a matching splash for this. And today, since it kind of irritated my neck yesterday, I don't know if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I used Gillette Slim Adjustable. The doors came a little bit loose. The handle at the bottom came a little bit loose on my second pass. And I shaved my neck area and it opened the blade gap a little bit. Anyways, I got some irritation, seems to have mostly cleared up, but I'm gonna use the Merkur 34c. It's just a super smooth, easy razor today just because of that. And I got my Evan Rosenthal bowl here. So I'm gonna lather up and then I will be right back. All right, I think we're lathered up. So I'm putting a new blade in the Merkur. I'm sure this is kind of a standard razor that almost every wet shaver will use at one point, I'm sure. It's either this or the Edwin Jagger DE89 are two of the most common typical entry-level razors, but this is two pieces. I am putting a new Astra Superior Blue stainless blade in there. So since it's two-piece, we'll drop that on. What am I doing? It goes on the top, actually. And then just tighten it here. And we are ready to go. And I didn't mention I'm using my PAA Aerolite, Amber Aerolite brush. Quite a bit of lather here. So this is the first time I've used Cella. It says it's a cream, but it's a little thicker, like the actual consistency of the cream is thicker than I was expecting. It's more like a crope to me, maybe. It's definitely thicker than like Pro Rosso cream, but not as thick as like Pro Rosso soap. So maybe somewhere in between those two. But I got quite a bit of lather in the bowl. Took more water than I was expecting. So let's get started. Wet the face. So first time using Cella. I started my wet shaving journey kind of halfway in with Pro Rosso soap. I actually found some Pro Rosso at my local TJ Maxx one time, just kind of shopping around and looking. At that time I was using canned shaving cream and it might have been a Schick Hydro 5 razor. Anyways, I found it. I really didn't have a brush. I didn't really know what it was about, but they had a bunch of it and it looked kind of cool. So I bought like this cheap Vanderhagen brush and bowl at like my local Bi-Mart, which is a discount retailer here in the Northwest. And just started using the brush and the Pro Rosso, but I continued to use that for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years actually. And they had so much, I liked it. I went back and I bought more and I actually had like 2 years. At the time I was finishing a tub. I know, right? Finishing a tub, I don't even know what that means now. But they had the red and the green and the white. And I got both soap and cream. And then the aftershave. So I just would pair either the red, the sandalwood, or the green. And I would use a tub till I finished it. And it took me like 6 months to finish a tub. 5 or 6 months. I just used the same one every day until it was gone. Occasionally I'd switch up the scent, but usually I just wrote out a tub. Anyways, I guess my point really, I'm using Cella, not Pro Rosso, was that I started wet shaving with a similar entry point soap as Cella. So Cella is also another entry-level soap or product. And that people will typically use when they first get into wet shaving. From a budget standpoint, very affordable. It does have its own splash, I just don't have it. But plenty slick, very nice. I mean, I got a very good lather, very voluminous lather. So this is my kind of my entry-level budget shave, if you will. The Merkur 34c, which can be had for probably somewhere around $30 to $40. I think I got mine on Amazon, honestly. This was my first DE razor that I bought, was the Merkur. I think the soap, I don't know, was around $10, $12, I think, something like that, or the cream. I guess Moon Soaps, I don't know that you would call that budget, but it is quite a value. I think this balm is like $16 for 4 ounces of balm. That'll last you a long time. I really dig the gourmand almond cherry scent on this quite a bit. I think Cella has a green. I know they have a cream in a tube as well. I don't know, haven't used that either. But providing plenty of slickness for me to shave. It's allowing me to perform my shave. No real irritation on my neck left over from yesterday, so that's a good thing. All right. Number 3, although that did have a little bit more irritation on it now that it's kind of settling in. So not the thickest of soaps when I lather it up. But it works just fine. In fact, it works really well. And the Astra Blue Blade is working well in the Merkur. This is just such an easy razor to use. So mild but fairly efficient, probably medium efficiency. This kind of shows you, depending on what your budget is or what you're trying to do, but you can get a great shave with a razor that's at a much lower price point. I could erode the cap up there a little bit against the grain, but all right. Do a little cleanup here. My weird sideways growing hairs. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face and we're done. All right, gotta say I got a pretty good shave. Kind of feeling, yeah, pretty good efficiency. I'd say medium. It's not the most efficient razor out there, but it doesn't have to be. I think it's a great little razor. All right, shake up the balm here. If you never use Moon Soaps balm, this stuff comes out of here like a rocket. I gotta kind of cut my hand, and otherwise it'll spray everywhere. And it actually did. It hit the mirror. All right, it kind of comes out. I cupped my hand and it still came out and hit the mirror. It got my shirt. Anyways. I'd say that the Cella is a little sweeter than the Moon Soaps. I tell you, I love Moon Soaps. I do wish they made an actual splash though, as opposed to a balm or a splash in addition to a balm. I like the balm, it's nice, but I really do prefer a splash with an alcohol in it. But this isn't too oily, it rubs into the skin fairly well, so no complaints about it. I'm just saying my preference is a splash versus a balm if I had to choose between the two. So anyways, that's the shave for today. I'm all done. I'm gonna get ready, head out to work. So hopefully everybody has a good day, and I'll see you later.